Hi, Lina. How are you?
Hello, hello. Great to see you. I am great. Can you hear me well?
Yes. You are looking so gorgeous today.
Thank you so much.
So,
You
hope
too.
you are enjoying our Day to Global Virtual Summit 2024.
Of course. Yes, I do.
So, before you start your presentation, I would like to introduce you to the audience. Okay. So, welcome on stage, Elena. Elena is the CEO and founder of Mindset to Results Limited, specializing in personal development and mindset mastery. She empowers business owners and entrepreneurs to achieve significant growth within 12 months while maintaining balance and fulfillment. Through transformative coaching programs, Elena cultivates winning mindsets and fosters collaboration and innovation. She offers personalized coaching and team training, helping clients overcome obstacles and confidently navigate entrepreneurship. As a passionate public speaker, she inspires audiences to discover their true selves, find purpose, and live fulfilling lives. Elena's boundless energy and commitment to transformation continue to motivate all those she encounters. Wow, that's really fantastic introduction. There is a lot to say about Elena. So now you can occupy the stage. Good luck.
Thank you so much for a beautiful introduction. So I would like to share the slides.
Okay.
Great. We have the slides now, and
Yes, we can see.
yes, great that you can see. So I just want to check how to change them. Yes, now I can see that. Okay, great, great. I want to say warm welcome to everybody who is here, and I'm very excited to share with you this presentation, which changed my life, and also you will learn today how to change yours. And before we start, I would like to ask you one question. What if your success would be 100% guaranteed? What if you knew that you couldn't fail? What you would do? What you would do? What the audacious goals you would go after today? Please write in the chat. I would like to know. And my friend told that he would buy a ticket lottery to win. Of course, who wants to win? Everybody likes to win, and we all want to become more and have more and do more. And today we will learn how to become that person. And what if I told you that you already have the key to win, to open any door of opportunities, to achieve your biggest dreams and live the life of your desires? And today we will discuss this, how we can win. And do you agree with me that your current results depend on three things: the mindset that you have, the decisions you made, and the actions you took? Put please one in the chat who agree with me. And if it is so that our current results depend on the decisions we made before, do you agree with me that what we decide today, actions we take, and what our mindset today will determine our future? Please put one in the chat. So, today uh, we will speak about three things. Three things that which determine our success. It is our mind, it is our our actions and our decisions. And before we start, for some reason I cannot change the slides. Uh, how we can do that? Like, it just doesn't let me. Could somebody maybe help me to change the slides? Um, yeah, okay. I just maybe go. Um, yeah, so it is important to understand that we live in the three planes simultaneously. And for us, it is important to know who we are. Yes, because there are, I don't know what is going on with the slides. Yeah, maybe if somebody can change them for me, it would help because for me, from my side, it doesn't change. Mhm. Oh, I don't know what happened. I was just kicked off of the room. I'm back.
Yeah, you can start presenting your see your screen.
Can you see the screen now?
Yeah, your network is not stable anymore.
Yeah, but I cannot click. I cannot click the slides. For some reason, they don't move.
Yes, you have a poor network connection.
Can you change my slides for me, please?
Yes, you have a poor network connection. Yes, now I think you can change the slides. You are on the slide. Who are you? Yeah, we can able to see that you are changing the slides.
Yeah, it is changing and then it doesn't change. That
No,
is
we
the
can able to see that you are changing the slides.
okay. I'm not really sure what is. It doesn't just changing. It's the I press and then it changes just few at the same time.
Yeah, you have a very bad internet connection.
Okay, so yeah, so let's go with what we have. So we have to understand that the big change if we want to happen should start from within. And let me tell a little bit about myself. Now I live in south of England in Brighton, and I'm CEO of Mindset to Results, and have also a very successful podcast. We just hit 200,000 views on YouTube, although podcast started just this May of this year. and I achieve one goal after another. But it was not always like this, because just 4 years ago I was not in a good place. I was not making right decisions, although I had good income and was considered as a very successful person. But because I didn't know how to make decisions and how to have right mindset, I was losing. I was investing money in different startups which I didn't know much about. And also, I was borrowing money to people who I didn't know and who didn't pay me. And it came to the point that I decided to help my friends, so-called friends, to take a loan from bank, and they just stolen on my property, like three houses, car, everything in the house. So I didn't know how to make decisions, although I thought that I was successful. So this is really very crucial to understand who you are and why you have the results which you have today, and how we can really improve the way how we see the world, how we make decisions, and how we can become leaders and impact the world. So it is important to understand that you are simultaneously living in three planes. You're a spiritual being, you have an intellect, and you also live in a physical body. So your spiritual plane is thoughts. Yeah, it is thoughts. This is the highest potential. Then we have intellectual plane of ideas, that is the middle potential, and the physical plane of results, that is the lowest potential. So most of people live from low potential to the high. They look at the results and then they allow the results dictate decisions which we make, and also what they can do and what they cannot do. So for in order to understand how we can live from higher potential to low, and how we can use this potential which we have, we should understand our mind. And nobody has seen the mind. Yes, some people think that it is brain, but it is not the brain. And because the mind is only thing that determines, like differentiates us from everything, like the rest can be found in the horse or pig, and only mind is something that make the human being so different. So let's speak today about our marvelous mind and how we can use it to live from highest potential. So you can see this image which represents this highest upper circle represents the mind, and the down circle represents the body. And as you can see, the upper circle, that is the mind, is divided into two parts. The upper part is our conscious mind. Our conscious mind, it is where our thoughts are. This is where our logic is. This is our educated mind. And we can accept or reject. We can also generate ideas. And another part, as we can see, is subconscious mind. Yes, this is a very powerful part of our mind, which is emotional mind. It is feelings, and it cannot accept what is real or what is imagined. And this is how important to learn how we can use this part of our mind to create our boldest dreams and achieve those goals. And down part, you can see that is our body, and our body is the instrument of our mind. It means that our thoughts determines our feelings, and our feelings cause us to certain actions, and our actions produces the result. So if we just live according to our five senses, as you can see, their ability to see, smell, taste, and touch, this is our five senses. And most people let these five senses, yes, this information which they receive from outside, will determine what possible for them, what is not possible. And this is how it makes them for decisions. Yes, it is how they make the decision based on these five senses. And this is how they have results, because we become what we think about. And if we just think about what we see, what we hear, or we base our decision on what we did in the past, this is what will be our present and will be our future. So let's see how we can change the situation and how we can tap into our potential and make decisions and achieve big goals. These lines, which you can see now, these lines represent levels of vibrations. And this level of vibrations are called frequencies. So we think in certain frequency. As you can see, this is you are here in certain level, and everything that you see in life, what happens to you, it is like that channel which you dwell. Yeah, and your goal, as you can see, it is something different. It is in the higher frequency. It is something that you haven't experienced yet. Yes, and this is a big gap between where you now and where you want to be. And we should understand that this is determined by our thoughts. If we just think about our current reality, this is how we stay. Nothing will change. So today we will see how we can change, how we can really go for our big dreams. And always when we want to go after our dreams, we hit the wall, we hit this terror barrier. Yes, what it means, it means that if we just think about something, oh, I want that, or I wish I would have that, or I would become that person, nothing happens. But once we start taking some steps towards our new goals and our new reality, this terror barrier is must, it just happens all the time, and we feel fear and doubt. And what happens most of the time, that people who don't know about this, that it is just normal part of the success journey, they bounce back to the bondage of their reality. So what we can do in order to break this wall, we should understand that to move to a considerably higher frequency, you must first accept and adopt to the ideas and feelings that this new frequency presents. So you have to start thinking, feeling, and acting as the person who already achieved what you want for. You should imagine yourself as being that person, and your feelings should be there already. You should already feel how your life will be, what you would do, and you should make decisions from that place, not from the place where you are now, but from the place where you want to be. And as you start to change, your paradigms will just drop. Yes, they because first, of course, you will see them, yes, and you will feel that fear and doubt, and they will raise. But then if you make committed decision and you start working on yourself and becoming that person who you want to become, these paradigms will be broken. And you must take, of course, conscious control over your paradigm. And what is paradigm? It is a multitude of habits. A paradigm is multitude of habits, and it has exclusive control over our habitual behavior. And you know that almost all our behavior is habitual. And when the paradigms stay in control, nothing changes. So we have to change those paradigms, and we have to change the behavior based on our new identity which we want to create. And to be able to shape your future, you have to be willing and able to change your paradigms. Yeah, this is one thing that we have to do. And our identity is the part of our paradigms. Yes, this identity, it is how you feel about yourself on the deep level. And I like Joe Dispenza said, like, to create, in order to create new identity, in order to create new reality, you have to create new personality. You have to have that new identity. Yes, and it is not only visualizing who you are, like see yourself as that person, but also you should see what potential is in you, because it is not who you are that holds you back, it is who you think you are not. So you should come from the place that you are infinite. You have that limitless potential, and you can just allow yourself to dream and see yourself and come from that big goal. And of course, it is not only what you think about your identity. You also should start create identity based habits. Yes, you should see what things you do on automatic basis every day, and how you can become that person who you have to become to attract things that will bring you to your new reality, and focus on who do you need to become, and you will start seeing yourself as that person. So remember that the currency for attracting what we want in life is our thoughts. Yes, when we choose the thoughts, this is how we will choose what we attract. It is so powerful. And I like this slide. It is shows the part of Napoleon Hill book, Think and Grow Rich, and it shows the importance of belief. When you have a big dreams, when you want to make a big decision, you should have faith that you can, and also that there are forces, yeah, invisible forces, that universal intelligence that can help you to achieve any goal when you are committed. And it is said here that there is a difference between wishing for a thing and being ready to receive it. No one is ready for a thing until they believe that they can acquire it. The state of mind must be belief, not mere hope or wish. This is so powerful. The state of mind should be belief, and you shouldn't know how you will get there. You have to see that you have that potential, and everything that you want and that big dream can happen when you make the right steps. And we will speak further about how we should make decisions to achieve those goals. And the moment you believe matches with your state, you become part of it. And this shapes your circumstances. Yeah, because you start seeing yourself. You start getting aligned with your mind, like your mind, your conscious mind, yeah, your conscious part and subconscious mind, and your actions, your body get into alignment, and you start thinking, feeling, and acting as that person. And its new state is this new state of conscious awareness defines how you see the world. So when you change who you are, when you raise your consciousness, when you raise your awareness, and you will start seeing that that is possible, this is how you will start seeing the opportunities. And our mind, remember that your mind is your workshop. And if you pay attention, you will see how your outer reality will be shaped when you start living like this, by these principles. Yes, and when you act as if you are the best, magic happens. Of course, not the best in comparison with other people. The only person you have to compare yourself is you yesterday. Yes, like when you do every day what is the best today, this is how you grow. And this is how the situation start to change. So now let's speak about our results. As we said that we have certain thoughts, and most of our thoughts are the same every day. We have most of the same thoughts, and this is how our thoughts cause our decisions, how we feel, and this is determines our result. This is like a channel. If you want to listen AM programs, you will be in AM. And you cannot listen something that is on FM. You need to change the frequency. This is exactly like if you have the certain thoughts, feelings, actions, you just dwell in certain frequency, and your goal is on another frequency. So how we have to make decisions, it is so important. When we want something, we have to make decision. Yes, and usually what people do, they say, I want that, or I want to become that person, I want to go there. And then what happens most of the time, they say, if this happens, if I have money, if I go there, and if I meet somebody, if I will have somebody help me or whatever, or I can do it when my children go college, or so many different if and whens. And you know what happens when we just start putting if or when? This decision just gets back, and the goal just disappears, nothing happens. So what way of making decision? It is irrevocable committed decision. We should come from the place that everything is possible. We have the belief, we created that identity, and we already see ourselves as it is possible, and we make a irrevocable committed decision. I'm going to do that, whatever it takes. I don't know how, what it brings, like all the process, we never know. But I'm making committed decision today that I am going to do that, whatever it takes. And it is important to act right away. Like, you should make decision, and you should make the first step from where you are, what resources you have. You should make the first step in order to the second step will be revealed. So irrevocable committed decision is the key. And there is a big difference between what is revocable decision, what is commitment, yeah, and what is interest. People who just are interested, they do what is convenient for them. But people who really are decisive and make decision, they go for it. They take, yes, they just take steps, and they do whatever it takes, and they only accept results. They don't accept any excuses. So in order to make that committed decision, you should start thinking and acting as that person already. And when you make this irrevocable committed decision, this is how your brain flips in different frequency, right? Like, you already start being at that place where your goal is, because you already allowed in your mind that it is yours. You possible be there. And this is how your state changes. This is how you become that new person, and you start attracting to your life people, circumstances, situations, everything what is required. And this is how this paradigm brick wall breaks. Yeah, this is the way how we can break this wall. Yes, so we don't act like other people who just want something, wish something, and then they see some challenges, and then they bounce back, and they think, oh, I'm not enough. That person is the star, but who am I? Okay, they can make so many different thoughts. Yes, but today we learned that we are infinite beings. We have that spirit, and if you want something, if you see what you want, where you want to be, if you want to make decisions, you're capable to do that. And you don't need anything to make decision, because if you didn't make decisions, you even don't need anything, right? So everything happens since you make decision, you flip your brain to the right frequency, you do the first step, and this is the how things that change, and your big audacious goals become your reality. And again, if we look, yes, and again, if we look to our how we make decision, it is we come from the same place, that we don't allow our five senses to determine our results. Yes, we come from the place of our dream, and from the place of our high mental faculties, such as memory, perception, will, imagination, intuition, and reason. Yes, so this is how we get power which comes through us and to us. And by choosing our thoughts, we give this power the physical reality. And this is how our want will become our desire, and our body will come to that vibration that we will start acting different. Yes, and the only prerequisite to make a decision is your want, the only prerequisite. And as Steve Jobs told, that you never can connect the dots. when you look forward. Yeah, you only can connect the dots when you look back. You should trust that somehow in the future these dots will connect. Yes, and this is why successful people make decisions so fast and change it so slow, because they know what they want. And this is why Dr. Warner von Braun told President Kennedy that all he needed to make decisions to go to the moon was the will to do it. Yes, and it took him just 10 seconds to tell him when John Kennedy asked him how we can send people to the moon and bring them back, what is needed, and he said the will to do it. This is all what you need to make decision. So thank you so much, and of course it was short time to share with you, and we spoke about decision from the 6D method formula, and this is a free gift for you. I wrote a book which you can scan and read about other ingredients of success to live life of your dreams and have that key which opens any door for you.
Thank you so much, Elena, for sharing that fun, fantastic speech with us. So yes, if you want to get free gifts, so download Elena free gift. So everyone loves free gifts, right? So yeah, yes. Can you hear me, Elena?
Yes, yes, I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay. So yes, if you want to reach out to Elena, you can even reach out to her personally. You can message her. So she will be available for you. So thank you so much for joining this Global Virtual Summit 2024 and sharing your thoughts and engaging other speakers as well. So please do join other speakers and share your questions. And have a lovely day. Bye bye.
Thank you so much. Bye bye for now.
Thank you. Please join other speaker session.